Alright, welcome to State of the Channel for March of 2021. There was a lot that happened, so let's just get started. So for views, like 1800, including that one video that got of like 1600 of those, and honestly, I'm unclear about how many it was without that, because that video was definitely botted. I don't know how many of those views were bots. There's no way to really tell, but without the without being able to actually know how many of them were real and which weren't, I can't really say. Um, but it kind of sucks because viewbotting means that my click-through rate will go down because the YouTube will recommend the video more than it should, and then less people are going to click on it. Even if I get more clicks, it's just kind of complicated. So it does hurt it, but it shouldn't be that big of an issue. It just kind of sucks. 8 subscribers, pretty simple there, none lost. 51.5 hours watched is pretty insane to think that, I mean, I uploaded like 8, 8 scheduled ones, and then another 2 real talks, and then the SotC. So, like 11 or 12 videos, and then that turned into like 2 days of watch time. It's pretty crazy. Average view duration of 1:45. That's lower than last month by about a minute, which is pretty bad, but it's because of that one video mainly. The average view duration of every other video was much higher. It was like 8 to 10, sometimes even like 11 or 12 minutes. So, yeah, I mean, one video really offset that statistic. If we don't include that one, the data is much closer to like 6 minutes average or something, which is pretty good. 1,119 impressions. This is a lot higher than last month. It's like double last month. About 70 views came from that, which isn't too great. It's like 5.8 click-through rate, which is not good, and that actually hurts me. But overall, I would say kind of a success. And the 1.6k unique viewers, I don't know how many of those are bots or not. But either way, that's pretty insane to think that like 1,000 people showed up. So let's go over some takeaways. Viewbotting sucks, and there's nothing I can really do about it. I think I haven't actually mentioned it before now, actually, on my channel. I just talked about it on Discord. Yeah, it sucks, but there's really nothing I can do about it. I just have to power through it. Eventually the effects will subside. But that led to the click-through rate being worse, which means less people clicked on it when recommended to them. But to improve that, I can do better thumbnails and better titles. I'm going to be learning Photoshop and getting better at that, hopefully within the next month or so. So there should be gradual improvement on that. Some of the ones I've made are actually pretty good, and some of them weren't. So hopefully I'll be more consistent. Getting a lot more watch time was amazing. Last month it was like 18 hours or something among like a month and a half. So honestly, that was really, really good. And that's something that there's not really anything to say about that. It was just a good thing that happened, which means that the video length is good because people are watching through most of it. Unique viewers, there's a lot, which, like I said, is pretty insane to think of all the people that showed up. But I feel like I've definitely lost some by doing the intros in the way I have, so I'm going to be experimenting with new intro styles, and hopefully that improves things. And I think the upload frequency is good. I've noticed that when I go off schedule, I get less performance, so I'm going to keep things as they are because they're working out well. So failed videos. There was a couple videos I tried to record in March that didn't turn out. One of those is the 50 games video. It was basically me playing 50 games of Dead by Daylight and then turning it into one video, like a Luke the Notable style, but it never turned out because it was a lot of time put in, and then I got almost finished it, and Premiere corrupted it, and I started again. I just had no motivation to continue. So I might try and do it again in the future, but I don't really feel like continuing right now. I was gonna do Q&A, but then I kind of realized I wouldn't have enough questions, so I decided against that. And I have a lot of leftover footage. There's like 200 gigabytes of leftover footage that probably won't be used, or if it does get used, it will be a small portion of it. So there's a lot of leftover footage to use that I just won't. For future games, I have a couple. Minecraft and Stardew Valley, I've already done some Stardew Valley content, but I might do content outside of just real talk. I don't know, I'm gonna look into it. And then with Minecraft, it's just a game I enjoy. Might be real talk, might be other stuff. We'll see. Giveaways still going to happen. I just have to figure out a new schedule for it because the previous schedule didn't work out because it revolved around the 50 games video that never got released. So that's still to be determined. Streams will start up in a couple months, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I have 2 other videos coming out today. One is a real talk, and one is DVD content. So yeah, here's to many more. Thank you for the support, and I love you guys. Have a good one.